Hey guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today we're going to be focusing on building better scapular stability, so your upper back area that's going to help support your shoulders with any weightlifting or overhead activities that you're doing in the future. You don't need anything at all, just some space on the floor or a mat if you have one, and whenever you're ready just come and join me in a kneeling position. We're going to start off today's sequence with a few cat-cows. So you're going to come onto your hands and knees, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Find a nice neutral position, and we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together as we push the stomach down towards the ground and look up towards the ceiling, trying to keep those shoulders away from the ears. As we exhale, we're going to round through the spine, pulling those shoulder blades apart, dropping the head to look towards the knees, pushing the ground away, really emphasizing on pushing that ground away and sucking the navel back up in towards the spine. Inhale to lift, finding that first position that we went through, squeezing the shoulder blades together, pulling the stomach down towards the ground. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, round through the spine, trying to move vertebrae by vertebrae, pulling those shoulder blades apart, pushing the ground away, sucking the navel back up. We're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale to lift, squeeze those shoulder blades, exhale to round. Inhale to lift, exhale to round. Last one each side. Inhale to lift, exhale to round. And then take your hands just slightly further forwards now as we get ready to go into down facing dog. Spread your fingers, grip the mat with your hands, tuck your toes and press your sit bones high towards the sky. Think about pointing your tailbone up high, press your head through your arms, think about getting your crown of your head towards the ground, and then just gently pedal out the feet so that you're stretching off the calves, the hamstrings, the hips. Take a few breaths here. Thinking about pulling the shoulder blades apart so that you have a nice wide space across the top of your back and your neck's not sucked up into your shoulders. Bring your feet to just still and just take a few bounces through the arms, pressing the crown of the head down towards the ground, opening up the shoulders, the chest, and then just come still. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your left leg up high towards the sky. We're coming into warrior one. Look forward, swing the leg through, plant it between the hands. Back foot goes down at a 45-degree angle. Find your steady stance. The wider your feet are, the easier it will be. Inhale to lift your hands off the mat, pressing through the front leg, bringing the body up nice and vertical, squeezing the shoulder blades back and down so that the shoulders are away from your ears. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sink into your warrior one position, squeezing those glutes, keeping the body nice and upright. Inhale, lift and twist the hips open to the long edge of the mat. Exhale as you release the hands parallel to the floor, coming into warrior two. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little lower. You should be feeling this in your inner thighs. Keep squeezing those glutes and sucking the navel back so your body's nice and upright. Inhale, straighten the front leg. We're coming into triangle pose. Exhale, reach as far forwards as you can. Rotate at the hips, bringing the hand towards the ground. You can plant it on your shin if you like, or just leave it hanging if you can't reach. And then inhale as you lift and twist with your right hand up towards the ceiling, taking your eye gaze to your fingertips. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release that hand down to the ground, frame the foot, find your lunge position. Step back to down facing dog, pedal out the feet, and we'll do the other side. So inhale as you lift your right leg up high towards the sky, finding your 3-legged down facing dog. Look forwards, swing the leg through, plant it between the hands, finding your warrior one position with your feet. Back foot goes down at a 45-degree angle. Find your steady stance. Inhale to lift up, warrior one. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Shoulders are back and down, away from the ears. Eye gaze forwards, and you've got a nice vertical body. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little lower in your lunge if you can. And then on the next inhale, we're going to lift and twist the hips open to the long edge of the mat. As we exhale, the arms come down parallel to the floor. Eye gaze still forwards. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Suck the navel back towards the spine and just check that your body's not leaning forwards again. Warrior two. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, can you go any lower in that lunge? On your next inhale, we're going to straighten that front leg. Exhale as you reach as far forwards as you can, rotating into triangle pose, taking the eye gaze up as you inhale to your top fingertips with your hand up above, reaching towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release that hand to the ground, find your lunge position. Eye gaze forwards, and as you exhale, step forwards to Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in as you find length in your spine. Exhale, fold deeper into your forward fold. On the next inhale, take a deep breath in as you reach up high, extended Tadasana. Exhale, sit back into chair pose, keeping the tailbone tucked under. Pull the shoulders back and down away from the ears and suck the navel back in towards the spine. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. On your next inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, come back down into your forward fold. Plant your hands on your floor and then step back to plank. Option to drop the knees if you need to. For those who want to stay with your knees lifted off the floor, feel free. We're going to do 5 scap presses. So we're going to keep the arms nice and straight as we lower the chest towards the floor. It's a very small movement. Exhale, and as we inhale, push the chest away from the floor again. So you're keeping the arms straight. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Last one. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Drop to the knees and come back to extended child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths here. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then on the next inhale, scoop the chest along the ground and through the arms. Come into a prone position with your hands just underneath your shoulders. Eye gaze down towards the floor. We're going to do 3 cobra peels. So roll the shoulders back and down, squeezing the shoulder blades together and sliding them down the back. And then inhale to lift. Eye gaze forwards. Exhale, melt back down. 2 more. Inhale as you roll the shoulders back and down, squeeze the shoulder blades and lift. Exhale, melt back down to the floor. Last one. Inhale as you roll the shoulders back and down, pull the body away from the floor and lift. Exhale, melt back down. And then we're going to inhale as we tuck the toes, press up into plank and push back to down facing dog. Just pedal out the feet. Take a moment here and then we're going to come down to dolphin's pose. So if you want to, come onto your hands and knees. Your hands are going to be shoulder distance apart and you're going to place the forearms on the floor for dolphin's pose. So it's the same as down facing dog, just with your forearms connected to the ground as well. Spread the fingers, grip the mat with the hand, tuck the toes underneath and push the hips high towards the sky and just walk the feet in and press the head through the arms. So your head is not on the floor, it's pushing through the armpits. Pull the shoulder blades apart and just pedal out the feet for 3 deep breaths. Pressing through the forearms, lifting the shoulders away from the ground. This is a really good strengthening and stabilizing posture for the shoulders and the scap. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then come back down onto your knees. Find that extended child's pose again. Reach out as far as you can in front of you, stretch off those underarms, and then walk the hands all the way over to the right. Take a few deep inhales here as you expand through the left side of the body. And then walk the hands all the way back to center, and then over to the left. And take a few deep inhales here as you expand through the right side of the body. Walk the hands all the way back to center again. Take one last deep inhale as you reach as far forwards as you can. Stretch off those underarms for the final time. Exhale, and then just relax the hands either side of you, palms facing up, and just take a few moments in child's pose to let the practice sink in.